On this week's episode of BJ in the Morning, we are going to settle some of the most controversial hot takes and debates on the internet.
Let's go.
I feel like we're drifting slowly away from the let's go.
Let's go.
But welcome back to BJ in the Morning. I'm Brendan.
And I'm Juan.
And yes, today we are going to settle all of the hot takes and debates all over the internet. Every single one. Not really.
If you think we're going to leave out one,
We're going to leave out at least 100.
you're wrong.
No, they're
because
right.
we have them all.
No, we don't.
You said we had them all.
We have a lot.
Brendan,
No.
you said we had them all.
No.
You told me we had them all.
No, how much research did you do?
Brendan said we had them all.
I did not. I said we had a lot. And some that we didn't pick personally. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We found some online.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but some good ones.
Yeah.
So, shall we dive right in?
Should we?
Do we have anything else to mention?
Not really. No.
We can say that we officially, like 100%, we are over 100 followers or 100 subscribers on YouTube, which is friggin' sick. So that's big news. That's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We're getting somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a long road.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Almost took 100 episodes.
Now it's time for us to put the mics down and say goodbye.
Yeah, just get the fudge out of here.
Say goodbye.
This is the last episode. God, that joke is so old now. We were making this is the last episode joke the first time we did BG in the Morning back in, 2017?
Yeah.
Every episode. Like, starting on the second episode, I think.
Isn't that crazy?
Man, good times.
Great
Let's just make
times.
this a flashback episode. Let's do the...
Oh.
No, not today. That's not what we're doing today. Maybe for our 100th episode, we'll do some flashbacks.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if you haven't been listening to the full episode, we have been hinting at something big coming pretty soon.
For our 100th
For the 100th episode.
episode.
Should we give them a little hint?
Sure.
Or
if
like
you,
a
if
little-
you got a good...
A little thing, maybe? You know the thing we've been talking about, like, on the side? That I texted you about?
Uh-huh.
Should we just throw that out there now?
Let's see who...
If anyone starts responding or anything?
Yeah, sure.
Sick. So we're going to have a limited, and I mean limited run of BJ in the Morning Christmas shirts that we are going to be giving out to some subscribers.
Giving away.
Yeah. So we are doing a giveaway on the 100th episode.
Should it be followers and subscribers?
Yeah, you got to be subscribed on YouTube.
Followed.
You got to be followed on either TikTok or Instagram. I'll give you that much buffer. Some people don't have TikTok.
Sure.
That's fine. Even though our TikTok kind of blew up yesterday and today.
Yeah.
So welcome new followers. But yeah, you got to be doing that. And then there's going to be another rule to get into the drawing for the giveaway on the 100th episode. So make sure you're followed on Instagram or TikTok at
BJ in the Morning _.
And then if you're on YouTube, might as well subscribe. And if you're not on YouTube, you can find us at
BJ in the Morning podcast.
We usually do this at the end of the episode, so it's kind of throwing people off today.
It's okay.
But yeah, we're gonna do a limited run of shirts. We're not gonna make. Are we gonna make the shirts early?
We should.
Yeah. So first come, first serve. Very limited run. Super limited. And
Most limited.
Yeah, like 20 shirts. But they will be dated for 2024. So I don't know. It's a big deal for us, at least.
Yeah.
We've made it this far.
Yeah, we have.
And now we want shirts to commemorate this achievement. And 100 episodes near Christmas, that's insane. That's just crazy.
Crazy.
So yeah, if you want a shirt, you know half of what to do already.
Yeah. Follow. Subscribe.
Yeah. Anyways, let's settle some debates.
All right.
Let's get into some hot takes.
Super hot.
the hottest takes around. Not all of them, just some of them.
Yeah.
All right, you
The
ready?
most popular ones, right?
Mostly, yeah. So we're gonna start with this list that we have. That's just a quick rapid fire list of things, and then we'll get into some more of the things we can actually debate.
More in depth.
So the first one, and this is an oldie but a goodie, I think. You know, animated pictures on the internet, they are typically spelled GIF.
GIF.
How's it pronounced?
GIF.
GIF?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because that's how I see it in my brain.
It's GIF.
GIF.
But the word is generated is the first word, right?
Uh-huh.
Generated.
GIF.
GIF. Oh, actually, I see what you're going with now.
GIF.
It's still GIF sounds better to me. GIF sounds like peanut butter.
Yeah. I just usually say meme. You see that meme?
I think we
sent you?
just say memes now. We don't really say GIF.
Yeah.
GIF.
GIF.
Yeah. Let's move on. Juan, you remember The Dress?
Yeah. The
Was it blue
gold
or black
and white one?
or white and gold?
The white and gold one.
I saw blue and black.
Did you really?
Yeah. I never saw white and gold whatsoever.
It's white and gold.
I don't know. Unless
Should we
they're
pull it up?
if you want, it'd be
I wanna
for
pull it up.
us.
Yeah.
But also if their color balance was way off, like maybe, but it didn't look white and gold to me.
Where's that?
That's black and blue. I don't know how you see white and gold.
Where are you seeing black and
whatsoever.
blue, dude?
The whole thing is black and blue.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Let us know in the comments below. Was it blue and black or was it white and gold? You know the one. Everyone knows the one. You don't see blue and black here?
Yeah, there.
That's what it looks like here, just faded.
No.
Yeah. No,
What is
this is manipulated. That's not the actual picture. Anyways, let's move on. That's blue and black.
Where's the black?
Black, 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 black. All these little lines, black. And then this is blue, blue, blue. Those little things are blue. Those little things are blue.
It's white and gold.
It's not.
So where you're saying, what is this?
Black.
The black is gold.
No, it's black.
It's gold.
It's not gold.
Yes, it is.
Nope. Anyways, we can't spend the entire
And
episode
the blue is white.
debating a picture that no one else can see, especially because this is an audio podcast.
Okay.
Anyways, let's do a hard one. You ready?
All right.
Should a sandwich be cut diagonally or horizontally? I have a weird thing with this one, and this freaking mic stand. I can't keep it in front of my face. PB&J should be cut diagonally. Grilled cheeses.
The grilled cheeses.
Grilled cheese should be cut diagonally.
Okay.
Grilled cheese should be cut diagonally for dipping. Right? It makes dipping easier.
Dipping. Mm-hmm.
PB&Js, just because that's how they did them in elementary school.
All right.
But honestly, dude, most sandwiches should be cut diagonally. It gives you a better bite.
For grilled cheeses?
For all the cheeses. Grilled cheeses. What do you think? Horizontally or diagonally?
I'm not a huge fan of cutting my sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, if I cut it, though,
Diagonal. Yeah.
most of the time I'm eating it quickly in my car on break.
I would love to go big bite in the middle.
Well, that would be horizontally, right?
No.
You want little edges,
Yeah.
little pointy edges.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You got your edges and you bite in the middle.
I get you.
And then you got a little smiley face going on.
Yeah,
know what I
okay.
mean?
All right. Debate settled. Next. Is cereal a soup?
No.
Why?
How? It's not hot.
Minestrone is not hot.
What's minestrone?
It's cold. Wait, is that what I'm thinking? No.
Does it have
What's
cheeses?
cold tomato soup? What's that called? I don't remember. Not minestrone.
Cold tomato
Yeah, there's a
soup?
cold tomato soup. I don't remember what it's called. But it's cold.
I don't know. You consider it a soup?
What defines a soup?
Cereal is cereal.
Do you want to look up the definition of soup?
Sure.
Because to me, soup is some kind of broth or liquid with things inside it, right? Like,
Uh-huh. The definition of soup is a liquid dish typically made by boiling meat, fish, or vegetables, etc. in stock or water.
so cereals typically not, what would you say? Meat, vegetables, or fish?
Yeah, yeah.
And cereals typically not any of that.
Typically also not boiled.
Not boiled. So I'm going to say, for me, I've always been on, I will die on this hill. Cereal is not a soup.
It's not a soup.
Not a soup. Toilet paper over or under?
Over.
I don't care.
I do.
As
if
long
I
as-
see it under, it doesn't bother me to the point I'm like, stop putting the toilet paper in the back. You know what I mean?
No mullets around.
But if I see it, I will politely
Mullets or
flip
bangs,
it
dude?
around before I got to use it.
Mullets or bangs?
Well, it's your bangs. It's bangs all the way.
I don't care as long as the toilet paper is there when I need it. You know?
Right?
I don't have a preference. As long as it's on the roll, that's all that matters.
I do have a preference. I have
That's
a
okay.
preference.
That's okay. Pepsi or Coke?
Coke.
So lately, in the last couple months,
Pepsi's pretty fire, dude. I'm not
Pepsi
gonna lie.
slaps.
Pepsi's good.
I like Pepsi Zero Sugar,
Pepsi Max.
and I like Coke Zero. I drink more Coke Zero than I do Pepsi. So
Yeah. They usually have better sales at the store. I think that's where it started.
yeah,
You know?
Yeah, I get you.
Um,
I'm 50-50. Both
but
are good.
Yeah, I like both. I like both.
I'm gonna save that one for later. We already know your answer to this one. Mm-hmm. Probably mine too. Star Wars or Star Trek? It's a tough one. I have only seen the J.J. Abrams Star Trek, so I don't think I have a horse in this race because I'm gonna pick Star Wars.
Does it have Chase?
Doesn't have Chase.
J.J. Abrams.
Jabrams,
Jabrams.
who has directed both Star Wars and Star Trek movies now.
J.J. Abrams.
Jabrams. J.J. Abrams.
I think I might have to go Star Wars. Excluding the new garbage they put out recently.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's more world building and character development in Star Wars.
Yeah. Star Wars.
And with Star Trek, you have your character development on all the people on your ship, your crew. Not even all your crew, just a small,
Just the important ones.
handful.
just the important ones.
And then each episode you meet a new race or
Go to a new
what
planet.
have you. Go
Yeah.
to a new planet.
Yeah.
One and done episode, and you're done.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
So I think Star Wars.
Star Wars.
I think it's Star Wars.
Okay. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes.
Yeah? You think
Yeah.
so?
Yeah. It is
I
a
think,
sandwich
I think it is. It's meat with two pieces of bread that just happen to be connected
with fixins.
with fixins. But also, to the people who are like, but the bread can't be connected, does that make Jimmy John's not a sandwich place?
Right.
It's a hot dog place now?
Yeah. Or a meatball sub
Yeah, that bread's
with
connected.
the slit in the middle.
That bread's connected.
It's a hot dog.
Or is a hot dog a sandwich? And those are just
It's
sandwiches.
a sandwich.
Yeah.
And you can put cheese on it.
Should we
You
get
can
rid
even
of
grill that cheese.
Should we get rid of daylight savings? So it doesn't affect us here in Arizona,
Yeah.
but it affects a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
Everyone else. And it still messes with our stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it seems like, I mean, that was made for the good old worker farmer boy.
Yeah. Who needed some extra time
Who
out on
needed
the
extra
farms.
time out on the farm. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the
Do
sun
we even
moved.
have that anymore?
we have lights now. You know, like
Yeah, but at the same time, nobody's working sun up to sundown.
We do sometimes.
Yeah, but the sun's going down way sooner now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but anyways, daylight savings time seems like an archaic form of keeping people locked into some situations. Like we don't need it anymore. Most farming's done with machines. It's done a lot earlier than the sun goes down. We have we can physically put lights up anywhere. Most of the farming equipment has lights built into it. And I really hate that I don't trust my phone for like 3 days when daylight savings times change, because do you remember how our phones used to change automatically? And you'd be like, am I late?
Yeah.
Or on time? I don't know.
Yeah.
Our phones have gotten smarter, sure, but it still affects us.
I was in Oklahoma when daylight savings hit, and I was like,
What is happening?
I can't sleep. I can't sleep because I'm not going to wake up on time.
Yeah, because that's like a 4-hour difference now, 2-hour difference now.
In Oklahoma?
Yeah, like when the daylight savings hit.
I think it's just one.
But what daylight savings did it change?
Are you talking about from here? Oh, it's 1 hour, and then with 2 hours with daylight savings.
Yeah, so that's a whole big difference, you know?
Yeah.
For brownies, middle brownie piece or an edge piece?
We're going to say something?
I just thought you were going to answer, and I was going to answer at the same time. But I'll give you the floor, the mic.
I like both.
Yeah?
I like both because it's like nice and soft. I like the middle because it's nice and soft and gooey
Yeah.
and chewy.
Yeah. And then the edge piece
And the edge piece,
has a little gooey.
little gooey and a
then the
little crunch.
Yeah.
And
I like edge.
also something to hold on to. Mm-hmm. It's like how
It's
you
a crust.
hold your pizza. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I prefer edge pieces, but I like both.
Yeah. I like edge pieces because I like that crunch chew kind of on the outside.
I just cut my edge piece just a little bigger.
Yeah. Get the corner.
Like
so you have
halfway.
two edges.
Yeah.
Is it sock, shoe, or sock, shoe, shoe?
Sock, shoe, sock, shoe, sock, sock.
Yeah. Do you put one sock on and then a shoe and then one sock on and then a shoe? Or do you do both socks, both shoes?
You tell me. What do you do?
I put both socks on and then wait 45 minutes and then put my shoes on right before I go out the door. So I'm a sock, shoe kind of guy.
What if you were not waiting 45 minutes? Same?
I'm going to put both my socks on in the bedroom and then put my shoes on by the front door.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
We keep our shoes by the front door.
Yeah. I usually like to do shoe, sock, sock.
Oh, yeah. No, I feel you. Renegade over here.
No, I'm a sock, shoe guy.
Yeah, it just makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the whole thing, like... Actually, we're saving that one for later. I'm going to wait.
Okay.
All right, two more for the lightning round. Does a straw have one hole or two?
One.
It's just one hole, right?
Yeah. It's just it's
a
one
hole.
long hole.
It's
Yeah.
more of a tunnel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one. It's one.
And then smooth or chunky peanut butter?
You're going to tell me that you're going to get tired of me saying I like both, but I do like both. I have
also like both.
in my cupboard right now.
I prefer the honey roasted crunchy peanut butter.
I don't think I've had that.
It'll change you.
Yeah.
But also I like creamy peanut butter on toast and then crunchy peanut butter in PB&J's. Because I think
I don't think I get that specific. I think it's more of like sort of what I'm feeling that
But
day.
no, I feel that too. It's whatever.
I think if it's going to be like a soft sandwich, so I guess you toast, right?
Yeah.
If it's a hard sandwich, toast. Because I like to toast my bread sometimes and
Yeah.
make a sandwich. Creamy for sure. When you're eating a soft sandwich, let's say Wonder Bread, it's like super soft
Yeah.
with smooth peanut butter. It's like
It gets mushy.
mushy.
But
it gets
also,
stuck in your throat a little bit.
there's something nostalgic about like a PB&J that's kind of been squished for a couple hours in your lunchbox. I don't know what it is, but I'm like, it's the good kind of mush. You know? Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But also
this guy knows what I'm talking about.
knows.
But I prefer grilled cheeses.
Grill chase. Yeah, I'm not too picky when it comes to peanut butter. Both are good. I used to be super picky. I hated crunchy peanut butter as a kid.
Really?
Yeah,
Strange.
but now I'm all for it. So let's get into some more detailed hot takes.
All right.
Things that we can actually talk about. We might still agree on a lot of these, but that doesn't mean you do. I'm talking to the listeners or the watchers.
We're looking right
mic
at
is
you.
Still freaking
We're looking into your soul.
soul. Fetch me their
Are you eating a grilled cheese?
No, that's a PB&J for sure.
Let me see. Oh yeah, it's a PB&J crunchy. I see. I see.
What kind of
I like
jelly?
your
Strawberry?
style. I like your style.
I'm a grape jelly
I
guy.
think that's grape.
Yeah, grape.
I think
Grape's
they
the way
got
to go.
grape.
Grape choice.
Ooh, I love your style. Keep it up.
Who is it? You could probably name one of our fans. Just really fucking mess with them. Like, how'd they know? What the hell?
Roberto?
Do we have a fan
I
named
don't
Roberto?
know. I just picked a name.
Let's just shout out Armando real quick because
Armando?
he's been in the comments lately.
Yeah.
Hey, Armando. Hope you like those Uncrustables for lunch today. All right, let's get into this. Starting out strong with the top one on the list. There's a hot take from the internet. Cats make better companions than dogs. The floor is yours.
I think. You're just looking at Queen Echo over there.
Queen Echo.
Queen Echo. I think to each their own, right?
Yeah, but if you had
It
to die on a
depends
hill.
on what you want.
If you had to die on a hill.
I'm gonna go cats because they're a lot easier.
Yeah, I feel that.
But
But
there are some real bitchy cats out there.
there is.
And I've had some pretty horrible cats in my life. As far as dogs, I've never owned a dog myself. I do love dogs, and I would love to have a dog one day. But a dog is so, oh my God,
Yeah.
in your face.
Yeah.
Let's go for a walk.
I
Throw this ball.
I feel that. As someone who had dogs growing up and cats, I've gotten the best of both worlds. But also the worst of both worlds, right?
Yeah.
So I had our family dog growing up. Loved him. He was great. He was older than me. Got sick. Passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Super
Sorry
sad.
for your loss.
For the lost.
Sorry. Sorry for your loss.
He was a great dog. But we got 2 dogs later on in life that were just a lot and like full of energy, all that stuff, right? But we also had cats at the same time. And this cat hated everyone except my dad. So it was like, that's his cat, I guess.
Yeah.
But now, like, the only dogs that are really in my life besides, or like, the only dogs in my life are like my mom's dogs, and they're small, crazy, wild dogs, you know?
Yeah.
But they're super cute, super adorable, and super silly. And then your cats are the other animals in my life, right? And then my sister's cats.
Yeah.
I have liked cats longer than I have dogs, and it's not that I don't like dogs, it's that too many sad things have happened with dogs. Where now I'm like, I don't know if I
And
can
also, sure, animals have a very short lifespan, considering.
yeah.
But dogs usually not as long as cats.
Right.
And I think the reason for that is because cats are just there.
Yeah, I think dogs are very codependent, whereas
Yeah.
cats are very independent. Dogs are like toddlers.
Except for when I leave for 3 weeks.
Yeah. And then they want you all the time.
And they're like, where the fuck were you?
But
Don't touch me.
Dogs are
Don't touch me.
perpetually toddlers wanting a snack.
Yeah.
And cats are like the teenager who's like, I guess we'll hang out.
Yeah.
So
I guess I'll sit on you today.
But I think that is what makes cats a good companion.
Yeah.
Is they'll live their life whether you're there or not. But if they want your love and attention and affection, they're going to come get it.
Yeah.
And a dog's just like, you haven't pet me in 13 seconds, you dick.
Yeah. I will say though, I don't know how dogs are, and if any dog out there owners are.
Can you tell we've worked a lot of hours this week and we're tired as heck?
If there are any dog out there owners aren't, let me know if this is true. But with cats, they do have a weird sense of your feelings.
Yeah.
And how, depression or I'm not gonna say that one. Anxiety, sickness.
If you're feeling sick, yeah. Dogs definitely do. When I lived with people years ago and they had dogs, one of their dogs, if I was having panic attacks or anxiety attacks or anything like that, he was always chilling with me.
Yeah.
Any other time he was with them, but if I was really struggling, he would come and lay with me, check in on me. But also like I've had that with like my old cat, like way back in the day, right? Sullivan. Like he was like my favorite cat I've ever owned.
Yeah.
And he was talkative and would check in on you. And if he wasn't sleeping above my head on my pillow, something was wrong,
Right.
Like,
yeah. Well,
so I think it can be 50-50.
Sure.
I lean more towards cats because of their like independence. And like they're smaller than dogs most of the time.
You know, a guy at work told me like 10 years ago, I showed him, he saw a picture of my cat on my phone and he was like, "You have a cat?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he said, "You just lost a man card in my book."
And you're like, you don't even have any man cards.
And listen, it's been 12 years. And he still, to this day, gives me shit for having a cat.
Stupid.
I was like, technically, I have 3 now.
Yeah.
2 of them live with me. 1 of them lives with my mom.
Yeah.
Still my cat. But either way,
Cats were worshipped in ancient Egypt. Dogs were not.
exactly.
Dogs were feared.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. Easy one for us. Samsung versus Apple. I think this comes down to preference, honestly. I don't think one is better than the other. It's better in your eyes. For us, you and I, we operate most of everything we do, podcasts, photos, movies, videos, all those things off of Apple products. So we had iPhones before we had MacBooks, right? We got used to it. You find out like, I like this. It's simple. It's easy to use. You learn the UI and how it works. And then you start getting more Apple products like MacBooks and like iPads and Apple Watches, and the connectivity of those products together,
Quick.
it's unbeatable most of the time, right?
Well, like if I'm using AirPods and I'm on my phone and then I open up my Mac,
It's just whoop whoop right on over.
and then if I go back to my phone, whoop,
Easy.
and then if I go to my iPad, whoop,
Yeah.
just like that.
It's cool. And I like that there's features where you can seriously just put your phone next to your computer and it transfers photos over. And like how often we airdrop things to each other
Yeah.
is really awesome. The new like iOS updates that are coming out, sure, they might be giving us features that Samsung's had forever. But like iPhones have just been ingrained in our heads and our life lately. So
Well, I had an Android before.
so did I.
Before Apple, and once I got an iPhone, I don't remember why I got an iPhone. I think I was just like,
Everyone else got one.
It might have been. It might have been like the hot item at the time. I think I saw one of our bosses at the place we worked at had an iPhone.
first
I was
one?
like, I want that.
Yeah.
That's cool. It has Siri. You can talk to it.
Yeah, the 4S, dude.
I want that. So I think I got an iPhone and I liked it. And now, personally, I like the simplicity of iPhone.
Yeah,
And it does what I need it to do.
exactly.
If I can get on my phone, make phone calls, make texts, get do the things I do,
Browse the web.
I would have any phone, to be honest.
Yeah, as long as it works.
If I can get on Instagram and TikTok and have 1,000 tabs open in my browser, I'd be fine. I'd be good.
I can tell you that anytime I've seen anyone with an Android device, I've thought that their phone screen was so cluttered and so messy that it gave me heartburn.
Because of all the widgets and
Yeah,
stuff?
just everything. And now that we have widgets, I don't know, do you have widgets?
Yeah.
But
I
I
have
have
the basic widgets.
I've hidden everything off my home screen except for the 6 things that I use.
Yeah.
And if I need to find anything else, I just look it up. But like this looks a lot cleaner than most Android devices, you know?
With my
But
1290.
I turned off all my notification bubbles.
Gmails.
I don't get any notification bubbles except for calls and texts.
I don't know how I keep getting YouTube notifications. Mm-hmm. I keep trying to like clear them out, and they're not going anywhere. So
I don't know. It's just people active in your area or whatever.
I guess.
Anyways, this debate is tough, but I think we both agree that Apple is superior for us.
Yeah.
And if you're going to unfollow us because of that, that's just sad.
Enjoy your grilled cheese.
Unfollow us for this one. Are you ready? This is going to be a fun one for us. Game of Thrones was overrated. I tried to watch the first 3. I watched the first 3 episodes of Game of Thrones 4 different times. 4 times. And I can't get into it. I think it's cool that people are so into it. There are definitely things that I'm into as much as people who are into Game of Thrones are into Game of Thrones. I'm into other things. Being overrated is an overstatement. You know what I mean? I don't think it's overrated, personally. It's not for me, which makes no goddamn sense because I love Lord of the Rings and I love all the like medieval RPG video games, you know? Like I like that kind of that fantasy and like Dungeons and Dragons and shit. Like I should like it. But I don't.
You just don't like it because you don't get it.
Probably.
I'm just kidding. I love Game of Thrones, but I do understand how hard it is to watch the first season.
Yeah, and I don't want to watch a show through a rough first season for it to potentially get better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to say probably episode 5 or 6 is when I was like, I get it now. Because here's the hard thing about Game of Thrones is that they start naming names and saying this and saying that and this and that and this. And it's like...
And you have to fucking take notes the entire time?
And you're just like, wait, the McAllisters... Wait, not the McAllisters, the Lannisters.
Because we were talking about Home Alone
Yeah.
earlier.
And it's just, you're just like, wait, who's that again? And then
Yeah.
you're doing more the thinking of people that you can't visualize. Once you get into it, and then you can visualize the people that they're talking about, and you know the characters, and you can see the whole story just kind of unraveling. It's a lot better.
Yeah.
But I will say it's a rough start.
It's just not for me.
I say give it another shot.
Maybe when I'm dead.
Whoa.
Maybe after we talk about this next thing on the list. Are you ready?
Okay.
Marvel movies lack imagination.
Oof.
So we could probably make an entire episode out of this
Showing
topic.
my ears, my head hurts.
Your head hurts.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could probably make an entire episode based on this one alone. I think Marvel came out the gate swinging with Iron Man and Iron Man 2 and Captain America and the Winter Soldier and all these freaking amazing like adaptations of comic books that stand the test of time. You know, that are the entire Infinity Saga, maybe minus 2 movies, solid movies. And then we entered this phase where we're introduced to TV shows and to movies and to streaming exclusive movies and all this stuff. And it almost feels like they're doing the thing that Sony does with Spider-Man, where it's like, if we don't make something, we're going to lose the rights, you know?
Yeah.
So I think people are pushing these movies out and these stories that are underdeveloped, and they really need to just slow down, pump the brakes, because there is definite fatigue out there, and we're feeling it. The studios just need to acknowledge it, and again, pump the brakes.
Yeah.
Slow it down. Take time like you did at the beginning of the saga. Like, take time like you did.
Well, what was it before? Once a year or
maybe twice.
Yeah. And now we're getting something
Every month.
It feels like that.
Yeah.
And
then we'll get 6 misses and 1 hit. You know what I mean? Like, I liked Moon Knight. I thought it was great.
Yeah,
I thought it
did
was
too.
different.
Yeah.
I liked Werewolf by Night. I thought it was
Yeah.
cool. It was different. I liked WandaVision. Awesome. Hawkeye, surprisingly great.
Yeah. Loki.
Loki, surprisingly great. Agatha All Along, solid.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Huh?
Did you finish it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 But then you get things like Echo, which was pretty good. Did you watch it?
I liked Echo.
I liked it. It's pretty good. But then you get things like Falcon and Winter Soldier. Not good. What else do we get?
What if?
What if? I don't think we can count that.
Okay.
It's not canon yet, right?
Yeah.
But it is. But is it?
It's on its way.
It's on its way. But then we get like Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which had so much potential and then kind of fumbled, you know? Or the Black Widow movie, unnecessary. Right? What? There's other things in there that I'm forgetting.
Well, so they
She-Hulk.
They made yeah.
Yeah, we forgot about it.
Yeah. They made things to introduce certain characters, and
We could give a fuck.
They could have introduced them a different way,
Yeah, and I
without
think-
giving them 8 episodes.
I'm hyped for Fantastic Four because they're not at this point in time. These characters, I don't know if you saw the synopsis that like recently came out, like the little teaser one, but they're not brand new superheroes.
Yeah,
They're established, and I think that's
Jinx.
awesome. I'm really looking forward to it, and I really hope it is good. You know.
Yeah.
But there's just so much content out there, and it's so hard to keep up with. And like we both said, we're forgetting movies and forgetting shows because they're irrelevant.
Subpar.
I just meh.
Yeah.
So do Marvel movies lack imagination? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now. They
Yeah.
can surprise us. Like Spider-Man No Way Home.
Great.
Super fun. But I wouldn't say it was full of imagination. You know what I
But
mean?
because that movie was such a hit, then they did Multiverse of Madness. We got to bring in all these cameos.
Yeah, but except those movies were supposed to release in reverse order,
Uh-huh.
and it just messed everything up. Anyways, again, we could talk a whole episode about that, and we have a lot of shit on this list. Pineapple on pizza. So, pineapple does not go on every pizza. It can go on some pizzas. That's my take.
Pepperoni sausage.
My favorite pizza.
Pepperoni and sausage.
My favorite pizza in the world, my favorite trio of flavors is pepperoni, banana peppers, and pineapple. So I'm getting the salty, the sweet, the spicy, the sour. That's my favorite pizza.
What's sour?
The banana peppers. Because they're pickled. And you don't like pickled things. And you don't like pineapple. And that's okay.
I do like pineapple,
but just not on pizza.
Not on pizza.
Yeah, but when you get those three things put together, and I know you won't do it, but like so good warm, but that pizza 3 hours later after it's been in the fridge for a while slaps. Okay?
Okay, I believe
But
you.
pineapple doesn't belong on every pizza as much as people want to say it does, but it does belong on some pizzas.
Right.
And that's coming from me. I'm a pizza expert.
Pizza expert, yeah.
Because I worked in pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking pizza.
Right.
All right, big one. You ready? Bigger than pineapple on pizza.
Ready.
Pop-Tarts are overrated.
No.
No. They might have diminished in quality since the 90s. And they don't have the Spider-Man berry one like they did in the 90s or 2000s. That one, so good.
Whoever came up with that one, how about you grow up?
How about... What, did you not like that one?
What?
The Spider-Man one? What are you talking about? The hot take?
No, the pizza. Yeah, the
hot take. Oh, the hot take itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever came up with that hot take, let me
Yeah. I thought you were just talking about the Spider-Man one. I was like, whoa.
No. Whoever came up with that hot take, how about you grow up?
How about... No, don't grow up. Grow down.
Grow down.
Remember your childhood?
Yeah.
Get nostalgic with us.
How about
you eat a goddamn Pop-Tart? Ooh. Cold or hot.
Tell them.
Straight out the package even.
Tell them.
In the middle of the night.
How about
because it's the best in the middle of the night.
Get yourself a s'more Pop-Tart. Mm-hmm. And you tell me.
Toasted?
Toasted.
Put
that shit in your toaster?
Put in your air fryer.
Put in the... Ooh. Have you done that?
No, but now I want to.
That's... Wow.
S'mores, your favorite flavor?
I love s'mores. And the brown sugar.
Brown sugar. Okay, so brown sugar cinnamon's like my go-to because you can get it anywhere, right? That's one of the flavors they have in fucking vending machines, right? Like, you're like, that's the one. I'm not a fan of the fruit ones most of the time.
I do like strawberry.
I like cherry. I know it's weird. A hot take. It's a hot take.
That's a hot take.
Or the wild berry.
Okay.
Wild berry's good. But also the weird flavors they've been coming out with lately have been hitting. Eggo, solid.
Never had it.
Apple Jacks, solid.
I never had those flavors.
But honestly, nothing beats brown sugar cinnamon for me.
Love it.
It's a go-to every time. And it's good hot. It's good cold. It's good frozen.
Never had that either.
Freeze one sometime.
I don't normally keep Pop-Tarts in my house.
Yeah, because you'll eat them all in one go.
Yeah.
Pop-Tarts are not overrated.
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts are not overrated.
No.
They're a good little treat. They're not a meal.
You heard it here first.
You heard it. Not overrated. Or second. Another big one. You ready?
Uh-huh.
We got some time. Not a lot, but we got some time. Water does taste different.
Yes.
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 It might not scientifically. Let me.
Scientifically.
You didn't see what I did, but scientifically. Push my glasses up by the middle. Scientifically, water itself has no taste. Or it has a taste, but we can't taste it with our taste buds. We taste the minerals in the water. That being said, that's scientifically. Fuck all that shit. Water tastes different, right?
Yeah.
Different bottles of water taste different. Waters from the sink taste different. Hose water in the 90s, though, the best water. You know what I'm saying?
Unless it was piping hot.
Well, in Arizona, yeah, all the time.
Right.
But you just let it run for a second, and then it cools down.
I can't even imagine drinking hose water now.
Yeah, no, I'm afraid.
Like,
I don't even drink.
There's a Black Widow right next to that.
Right. I don't even drink water from my sink.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's gross. But yeah, no, water tastes different, and some water tastes bad. Arrowhead, why is
Horrible.
it thick?
Why is it thick?
Why is it like boiled hot dog water? You know,
It's horrible.
it's thick. You said what? Fiji earlier?
Fiji is horrible.
It tastes weird. It's not my favorite.
Yeah.
I like spring water sometimes. Sometimes I get those fancy, like, this came from a glacier on top of a volcano and it ran through the volcanic rock and that's what filtered it. And I'm like, yeah, I want that. It's fine. It's water.
Wow. Yeah.
Have you never had those kinds of water?
No.
I'll get you one sometime. They're like $5 a bottle.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it the blue one?
Yeah, the one from Hawaii.
Oh, you have gotten me one.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
different.
they're good.
It's not Fiji, and it's definitely not Arrowhead.
I like smart water.
You shouldn't.
Why?
There's stuff in it that you shouldn't. Anyway, that's not what this episode's about.
I like smart water because it makes me smart. I like core water because it hits me in my core.
car water.
Core water. And I like alkaline water.
Alkaline, yeah.
It hits me in my core. And I get a little
We just have a water
chases.
cooler, and we just get filtered water.
I have a water cooler.
But now
and
you got fridge
I
water.
recently got water with fridge.
Water with fridge.
And it's good.
Yeah.
I like my fridge water.
I'm jealous, man.
Yeah.
My fridge was built before I was born.
But now I feel bad for my water cooler. She's getting a little neglected.
Just put it in here, dude.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
And whenever we need water, we'll just
Yeah, you know what?
and get the little tiny paper cups. The if you're gonna spew into this cups,
Yeah, the coned ones.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So the next time we have a guest, we're like, "There's water." Hoping it doesn't rip out the bottom. All right, another big one.
refreshing.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Cereal goes in first, and then milk. Not milk first and then cereal. People who put milk before cereal are psychopaths.
Yes.
That's all we got to say about it.
That's it.
That's it. That's the definitive answer.
Cereal first. Cereal first.
Easy one. Wearing socks with sandals? Yay or nay?
Yay.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't wear sandals, so I can't say
I
anything.
usually wear slides, so socks with sandals are not
They're not that bad.
a big deal. I also exclusively wear black socks
But
and black sandals.
those sandals that have the little toe part and you can see
That's
the big toe with
uncomfortable.
socks, people do that though.
You just want to look like a Ninja Turtle, and that's okay.
Okay. Yeah. Wear your socks and sandals.
Wear your socks.
Yeah, fuck it. Who's going to stop you? The internet?
Not me.
Nah. This is a big one.
Okay.
This is a big one. The customer isn't always right.
Take it away.
As someone who's worked customer service most of my life, I will tell you the reason I don't work customer service anymore is because of the customers, and I refuse to serve them anymore. No, I don't have any more of that in the back. No, I will not go check for you. No, I am the manager. What else do you want from me? We are human beings as well. The customer looks down upon people working customer service, treats them like shit. The customer can fuck off at this point. But again, I've worked mostly in food and nicotine. So
Yeah.
the two things that if people don't have, they get pissed off about. So that's it. That's what I have to say. In the 15 years of customer service that I've worked, including what's the cashier, right? I was a cashier at that one place. You know what I'm talking
Right.
about? For like a couple years, and then I did the nicotine sales, and then I was a teller at a bank, and then I did more nicotine sales, and then I went to food. In that time, I will tell you the worst customers I ever had were in food. If you're not getting your food in the seconds that you think it's supposed to be ready, despite you seeing that there's 75 people in front of you, get out.
I will say I went to the pizza place
The one I used to work at.
and the one over here,
Uh-huh.
and the girl was doing her thing.
Yeah.
She was doing her thing. Mm-hmm. And the pizza came out okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was, dude, it was crispy. It was cheese was perfectly melted.
The chase.
The grilled cheese.
The grilled cheese.
Yeah, she was doing her thing, but they changed a lot of things, and I'm like, you know what? This is kind of fucking annoying.
Yeah. But again, customer's not always right. Get over yourself. I don't like customer service employees don't owe you anything. You don't pay their salary. You don't have anything to do with the fact that you're there, except for the fact that you're there. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Get over it. Let's move on.
Yeah,
before
sure.
I get heated.
Yeah. Moving on.
Fucking customers.
Moving on.
A couple big ones to finish it off, and then one more big one to end it.
Okay.
Are the Beatles actually worth the hype? The Beatles.
Who are they?
John Jingleheimer and Schmidt.
Do they sing, do you believe in magic? In a young girl's heart?
No.
And the music
No, they
can
don't.
save you
They don't.
Whenever it starts.
Stop. We're going to get... Russia's not going to be able to see this video.
Right. Sorry. I think the Beatles are
Worth the hype?
worth the hype.
Okay.
I think they're great.
Yeah. So the Beatles put out like hundreds of songs.
Yeah.
I found myself recently, today, a Beatles song came on and I was like, I don't want to listen to this.
Yeah.
But then I turned on another Beatles song.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, yeah, this is it. I will say handfuls of their songs aren't worth the hype. But Yesterday by the Beatles might be one of the best songs ever written, ever.
Okay.
And I'm just going to lay that out there. I think the Beatles are awesome. They make good music, but they also made music that I don't care for anymore.
Sure.
Some songs that I loved 10, 15 years ago, I don't like anymore.
Uh-huh.
Some songs that I hated then, I love now. I think you grow with the music you listen to, and the music you listen to grows with you. So the later Beatles songs now speak to me more, you know?
Interesting.
It's less I want to hold your hand and more dig a pony.
Right.
You don't know what I just said.
No.
It's okay.
I know I want to hold your hand.
Yeah, dig a pony though, so good.
I don't know that one.
So good.
I want to hold your hand. I want to hold
simple?
your hand. I want to hold...
Okay, stop. We're gonna really good. So the Beatles are worth the hype you want to give them.
That's a good one.
There you go.
That should be my next quote in my
your yearbook?
senior yearbook.
All right, last music one, and then we'll finish it off with the big one for this episode. Mm-hmm. Did Nickelback really suck, or did we just play along with the meme?
Hey, friends,
colleagues,
listeners,
family,
viewers,
strangers.
Nickelback doesn't suck. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Nickelback does not suck.
They kind of go hard.
They go hard AF, dude.
AF.
They go hard AF.
AF.
You're going to tell me you're not going to put on... Go ahead.
Oh, no, go for it. What were you saying?
What is it, that song? What is that song? Burn It to the Ground? Tell me you're not getting pumped. Tell me you're not ready to go fucking party.
Or like,
Tell me you're not about to bite into a beer can and drink it through the hole. Yeah, dude. You think this sucks? You know what? You're a meme. You're a fucking meme.
how can you not want to sing to this song? I'm like a blind man. I sing a sight without a sense of feeling, and this is how you remind me. Anyways, before we listen to the entire song, hey, as he said at the beginning of this bit, friends, listeners, viewers, colleagues, enemies, friends yet to be made.
Do we have enemies?
Probably someone rated us pretty low on Spotify. By the way, rate us on Spotify, please. There are also comments on Spotify now, so leave some comments.
Sweet.
Anyways, all the people here right now with us, bow your head. No, I'm just kidding. Bow your heads. Remember about 15 years ago or so, you're in high school. So most of us were in high school. We were about to get out.
We graduated high school.
15 years ago? Not yet.
We were about to graduate
next year. Next year's 15 years.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Anyways, 17 years ago. How's that? 18 years ago? Anyways, when you were in high school, you had to fit in, right? You wanted to be cool. No one wanted to be the weird kid that people picked on. I still was, but that's beside the point. But as soon as you heard someone say, Nickelback sucks, you hid your albums away. You put The Long Road in a drawer to be forgotten forever. Was I that kid? Yeah. I put that CD away. Never found it again. But I will stand here right now and I will say, Nickelback slaps.
Yeah.
Because I grew up. I got over it.
Whoa.
I'm an adult now with adult money and adult opinions.
And we love dad rock.
And dad rock slaps, okay? Anyways, I almost said some stuff that dad rock.
Yeah.
Rock in its whole. Anyways, Nickelback is technically classic rock now. Technically. Scary.
Wow.
But I was driving here listening to Nickelback the entire way, and I was like, wow, I have such good memories with my friend, producer Chris, back in the day. Me and him jammed to Nickelback all the effing time in middle school and elementary school. All the time. And we thought we were dope as hell. And guess what? We were right. Okay? Nickelback doesn't suck.
Agreed.
This is how
You remind me.
I almost want to just end it there, man. It's just a really good place to end it on.
I think we're good.
I think we're good.
We're going to play Nickelback to
I don't think we should.
send it off.
I don't think we should. Here you go. Just to send it off. Thanks so much for listening to BJ in the Morning. I hope you had some fun with our hot takes and debates. It's been fun. It's been a lot of things going on. I'm trying so hard to not sing along to the song right now. If you have any hot takes and you want to share them, let us know in the comments down below. Right?
Right.
Let us know.
Let it snow.
Remember, we're going to be doing something. I got to stop this. It's confused. It's okay.
Because we all just want to be big rock stars.
Living hilltop
Houses.
driving 15 cars. Girls come easy and the. I'm not going to say that. No. They come cheap.
Drums
though.
come
The
cheap.
Drums come cheap. But yeah, thanks so much for listening to this week's episode of BJ in the Morning. We talked about a bunch of hot takes, and if you have any hot takes you want to let us know about, let us know in the comments down below.
And let it snow in the comments.
Yeah, dude. If you didn't hear us at the top of the episode, some fun's coming for our 100th episode, which is not too far away now. We really got to start prepping.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for information on that. And you could probably find information on like Instagram or TikTok at
BJ in the Morning _.
And there's clips from episodes and stuff. So if you don't like listening to the whole episode, first off, why? Second, there's clips.
They're fun.
And then there's full length videos on YouTube, as well as shorts and some skits that we've done in the past that we haven't done since. We should probably get on that. Anyways, crisis. But yeah, find us on YouTube at
BJ in the Morning podcast.
Where you should definitely be liking all our videos, subscribing to the channel, sharing to your friends, commenting on those videos, like our friend Armando. Shout out Armando, who is our #1 commenter this month. Thanks so much, bud. We love you. Anything else we got to add?
Hot take that bell.
Hot take the bell.
Hot take the bell.
And remember, Nickelback does not suck. You might. I should probably not say that.
Jesus.
That's it. That's the end of the episode.
Thank you for listening to BJ in the Morning. I'm Quan.
And I'm Brendan.
And we'll talk to you next time.